Hello, folks. So this is going to be a quick video on how to essentially copy a Visual Studio project and make a new project, but change the name. So that way you don't have to reset up all your libraries and whatnot. So if you have set up your project well, it'll be even easier. But so by that I mean like using macros in your include directories and things like that. So if you use like solution directory and specify where your includes are and things like that, it'll be a much cleaner solution, but as you can see here, I kind of hard-coded the project name, which is not good, so I'll show you how to fix that too. Okay, so to make a duplicate of this project has some libraries set up with OpenGL and SFML, so we can get this stuff rendering. And it's kind of a pain to replicate that, so let's copy it and avoid resetting up all our library paths and linking and all that stuff. Okay, so here's the project folder there that we're in. You just saw it run. So what we're going to do is copy that project folder. It takes a second. Over here, and then we need to give it a new name. So I'm going to do a little AI demo here in a minute. So basic AI SFML. That's our new name. Might as well copy that. Now if we go in here, unfortunately it's not as simple as just changing names, but we do have to do that too. So the solution folder, we're going to change that to basic AI SFML. And this folder here, we want to change that name to the new name. We want to change all of these VCX projects names. The trick in Windows is to highlight everything, hit F2, and if you change the top one's name, it'll change the bottom ones. Unfortunately, it doesn't know to keep the VC project thing on these two, so we're going to have to retype that in there. F2, and we'll type .vcx_proj. And now these look correct. Okay, so now we go back to this folder and the solution, the .sln, which is the solution file. We need to edit that with some sort of text editor. I did it in Notepad++. And what we need to do is find all of these old name things and replace it. So I'm going to Control F and switch it to replace. And we're going to replace it with our new name, basic AI SFML, and do replace all. And this is why you can't just change the names. You need to change the internal stuff. So you can't just change the file names. You have to change the actual contents of the file and save that. And since we hard-coded some file paths inside of our folder, we need to also change those filters. So there's filter files. So those are in, like from your solution directory, that basic, your name folder, and then you have these project files. So if we edit this one with Notepad++, and if we find all references to the old name, which was already populated since I found it in the other file, but you might have to type it there. Do the new name, replace all, replace 6 occurrences. So it's a pretty big file, you don't have to read all of that. And save that. Almost done. And then try this one, make sure there's no references here. I don't think there is. I think there's only references in that first one, but just to be safe. Notepad++, this one definitely doesn't have any, so now I believe we should be done. There may be one more step, but let's go ahead and boot up our project from this .sln. And now it looks like all the names have changed. Let's go to our source folder. And be sure to change your configurations up here. For some reason this one still defaults to x64, which my libraries are set up for 32-bit, so I think this is all set up. So let's see if we can run this. Look at that. We have now copied a project and retained all the linker settings. Oh, hopefully that helps somebody.